Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
We are live from Concan, Texas at Camp Riverview, down by the Frio River. If you're a return visitor, welcome back. If this is your first time here, you need to subscribe and ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you'll get a notification every time I post a new story. You don't want to miss one. It's good to see everybody. We're going to have a good night. We've got a special guest coming up a little bit later. We're going to talk about work camping stuff. We're going to do a little interview. You may know him, you may not, but you're going to have to wait a little while before we get to him. It's good to see everybody. I see the chat's lighting up a little bit. I think Rowdy One's over there. Let's see who's over here. Chew some fat and check out the chat. RV on the Wayside says, looking good in the neighborhood woods. Oh, the neighbor woods. I said that wrong. Sorry, Donovan. This Nomadic Idea is here. Thank you for coming by. Sure do appreciate that. It's an awesome channel. They've been full-time now for 6 months. And of course, they have found that we can't get internet everywhere we go. One of the bigger problems that creators have out on the road, William from Camper Life, he just did a video on his setup and how he stays in touch. But it is a struggle. I think it is a market that everybody has missed, and they need to serve us, because I don't like not having internet. RV on the Wayside's been, let's see, quality is tough commodity. Yep. See, oh my goodness, hold on now. It jumped on me. Rowdy One's here. He says he got, let's see, text showing what I got in the mail. No, I didn't get your text showing you. Oh, I did get your text. Yeah. The Grinch book. Yeah, I got that. Sorry about it. Rowdy One, he's been painting. So I guess that painting job for workampers is out now. It says painting is done. Full-time Dream, it's good to see you. Thanks. Thanks for coming by. Sure do appreciate it. Hitch Up and Tow. Mark, good morning. What? It's not morning. Oh, my goodness. Camping Therapy's here. How you doing, Doreen? It's good to see you. Thanks for moderating for us. Keep all the boogers out. Papa and Nana's Great Adventure. Thanks. Thanks for coming by. It's nice to see you, too. I appreciate it. Caribou Dave's Adventures is here. Thank you. It's good to see you. S'mores Camping with the Shrugs. Hello, Caribou Dave and Steve Turtle. It's good to see you guys. Where you at? Ohio. Ohio. Mike Nelson, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you holding down South Carolina, I hope. Oh, Mike Nelson says he's got a name, the Traveling Misfits. I like it. You better land on that one before somebody gets it. Rowdy One is disqualified. Oh, already. Rowdy One is disqualified. I don't know. On the Move RV Travels. How are you? Thanks for coming by. Sure do appreciate it. Dreaming Out Loud. Paul and Megan and Pebbles and the cat. It's good to see you guys. Oh, yes, Mike Nelson. I see you still here. Working hard, right? You know those work camping jobs, they're not hard work. B-Bear's here. Oh, B-Bear. No more flood. Congratulations. Oregon is now dry. And B-Bear is safe. All right. That's good. I'm glad everybody's here. We're going to chew some fat and see what's going on in the chat. We're going to have tonight's topic, like I said, is Workamper's interview. We're going to talk a little bit about Workamper news, jobs, and gate guard info. I've been really, really busy, and I haven't done the due diligence that I normally do, but we're still going to have a show and have a good time. It's going to be fun. We're even going to do some community shout outs. Everybody can meet some friends, see who's here, and all that good stuff. Super chat giveaway, and we're going to have a few jokes to close out the show. I got another special friend going to do that with me. And I might even have, I think, Rowdy RV on the Wayside's here. So Donovan's going to help me out with the community shout outs. We're just going to have fun. We're going to do all kind of stuff. Oh, my goodness. So the campground here is really nice. It's down on the Frio River, and they have a campground cat as a mascot. Well, the cat's been hanging out with me, and the cat's got a phone, and it texts me. It sends me text. So I'm at work today, and I get this text, and it says, oh, the cat's name is Mittens. And Mittens sends me a text on my phone from the cat's phone, and it says, you threw away my cheeseburger wrapper. Mittens, I said, you took it off the kitchen counter. It was never yours. And then Mittens replies and says, but it had cheesy bits on it and grease. And I told Mittens, I said, well, those aren't good for you. And Mittens says, well, you obviously want me to starve. And I told Mittens, I said, no, I don't. And Mittens says, hashtag, yes, you do. Something new. I don't know. I find it interesting. You know, the cats are awesome. Oh, come on now. You know, that's William from Camper Life. Camper Life, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. I didn't even see you pop in there. Thanks for coming by. Camper Life's not too far from me. Bernie Sanders has got Mittens. Loving life hitched up. How are you? Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you. I started my job here, and they told me I was going to paint. Well, we're painting these cabins. We're doing some refurbishing the cabins, you know, a whole bunch of work. We'll talk about that later in the video, but I had to paint. Well, I had to round up some supplies, and I accidentally took somebody else's paintbrush. I didn't realize it at the time, and I started painting, and, you know, I got the paintbrush pretty messed up. And then one of the other girls saw the paintbrush, and she says, oh, my Lord. RV on the Wayside, what the heck? Chicken says, thank you for the super chat. That was awesome. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir. He says, hope you can stand being that close to Camper Life. Camper Life grows on you. But so the girl told me, she said, you know, you took her brush, and I was a little worried. Well, the girl was off, so it was like 2 days before she came back. I washed the brush up real good, tried to clean it out, and then this other young lady comes over and says, oh, you got to clean it better. So I cleaned it up some more. I was a little nervous that she was going to give me heck, you know, about using her brush. And then the next day she came to work. I went and talked to her, and I said, you know, I didn't know it was yours. It had her name on it. So you can't really, you know, obviously I read it. But it wasn't as bad as, you know, eating her sandwich that had her name on it in the refrigerator, because that you can't give back. The paintbrush I could. But anyway, she said, oh, don't worry about it. It's just a paintbrush. So that was pretty cool. And I think we're friends now. We're okay. But I was worried, you know, new guy, get in trouble first week, first day. Rowdy One is already getting ready for the giveaway. He says 7, 9, 14 and laugh out loud. And that's why he is disqualified. RV on the Wayside. I say again, thank you very much for that super chat. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Camper Life says Steve Turtle is my dad. I think we're related. You know, I showed you that picture about 3 weeks ago. Looks just like him. All right. Everybody's guessing numbers. We ain't doing the giveaway yet. Hold on. Let me watch my time. I don't want stuff to get away from me. You know, I just had a birthday in December. I'm 62. I thought that I had to go to 62 and a half to file for unemployment. Not unemployment. I am employed. Social Security. And then somebody said something to me, and I was like, what? I can apply now? So I went over Social Security, and I read all the details, and I can apply for Social Security. I don't know if I'm ready, though. I don't really feel that old, but I guess I am. It's one of those things. Now, is there anybody in the chat that's drawing Social Security? And the question I have is, should I wait, or should I go ahead and get it while I can get it before it goes away? You know, you can wait to full retirement age, but I'm afraid I'll be too old to spend it. I want to get mine and get it now. Hadn't really read up on all the pros and cons, so I got to check that out. Decisions, you know, you never know. All right, moving right along. We're doing good tonight. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a good show. There's some stuff going on here a little bit later. It's exciting. Camping Therapy says, I'm younger than her. She'll be 64 this May. That's not old either. You know, I don't really feel old. I don't even feel like I should be, drawing Social Security, but I don't know. I'm thinking I might as well get it. Dreaming Out Loud, he says, apply, Steve Turtle. Get it as soon as you can. I'm the same way. I'm thinking that. Rowdy One says 62. You don't look a day over 62. I thought I looked about 58. I look younger than 62. Yeah, Camper Life says the same thing. Get it before it's gone. I see you down there, B-Bear. I'm 6 months older than B-Bear. Darn it. That's all right. Rayleigh Creative Travels. Thank you for coming by. I sure do appreciate that. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I want to go ahead and get our guest in here so we can talk a little bit. We're going to have a fantastic live stream. You guys are awesome. I sure do appreciate everybody being here. Talk about my job a little bit if I have time. Yeah, I did look at that, TJ. I did look at the limit on earnings. I think I'll be okay. I want to look at it a little bit more, read up a little bit more. Yeah, there is a cap on earnings. So, if you drawing a pension or something like that, plus Social Security and everything else. Thank you, RV on the Wayside. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Let me get this right. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna. I want to introduce my special guest. He's coming up here in just a second. So we're gonna have a really good time, a really good show. All right, I'd like to introduce Caribou Dave's Adventures.
Right. If you'll notice, I actually have real live woodworking equipment behind me, Steve. So I just thought I'd set up a here tonight so you can see that.
I find that awesome because I picked my shop tonight because, I'd mix it up. Yeah, I can't work my tools. Well, it's good to see you. I sure do appreciate you coming by to share a little bit about work camping.
Awesome.
So how long you been work camping?
You asked me that, or I saw that on the email, and it's probably actually been since, 2007 or 8, really. I had a teardrop, and a buddy of mine ended up working for him about 2 hours away from home and dragged the teardrop down and used that for 3 months at a time. So that was kind of, was looking at the comments. That is funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I had a teardrop and a pop up, and I started doing that. And, it wasn't necessarily my life plan at the time, but I was like, this is okay. It worked out. So I just started doing that. I had a woodworking business, and then I would travel and do shows. So I'd use the teardrop as a camper. And then versus getting an apartment, which I did the first time I was down it was in Sunbury, Ohio, like 2 hours away from the Akron area. And I just didn't want to deal with the rent and all that stuff again. And the lease was the big problem. So just it's like, I'll use my camper, and it just sort of like fungus grows on you, kind of like camper life. So what was your first work camping job? What was the first job you took? The one in Columbus was I was working for I went to college. I have a Parks and Rec degree. I actually wanted to go into wilderness management. And when I got out of school, they had stopped hiring for the federal government. So I worked for a couple nonprofits, and then that didn't work out. So I wanted to go on my own, and worked for a buddy of mine that I skied with. I ski patrolled. I'm still a ski patroller. I'm an alumni. I'm still active, and I keep my certifications, but I don't ski because I'm in Florida. But, and it's all been people with ski patrol. Basically, I've worked with. This guy did broadcast trailers. So we did system integration. So we would get the trailer shells in with all the racking in them, and we would cut, 30,000 cables and put them in, put the equipment in, and test everything. And so he was a good guy, covered my campground expenses, and it was easier just to go down and stay in the camper than try to get an apartment. Yeah. For like because it was like a build was like 6 months. So it was like a 6-month gig. It was just it came in the right spot. So
it's Ohio, right? Ohio?
Yeah. Well, that's where I am in the summer. Yeah.
Yeah. So what are your compensations there, and duties and hours? What do you do there?
Where? I'm in
in Ohio and
well, everybody probably knows this undisclosed location in the Mohican River Valley, somewhere near the Athabascan Heights. But I work at a place probably called Mohican Wilderness. I'm actually their office manager. So I get they take really good care of us. It's a family owned campground. They've been in it for 56 years, I think, this year. This will be my 6th or 7th year. So they sucked me in. But they take good care of us. So the site comes with it. They don't. If you're a work camper, I'm kind of out of I'm a little different situation with them. But if you were to come in as a work camper, you get your site and everything, and they pay hourly. And our only issue is we have no internet. I mean, we're in a river valley. There's everything's satellite. Like I said, I have to hang my phone in the window of my camper to get a signal. So it's a little difficult to communicate. Besides that, that's what they do. So their basic deal is they take care of. They also give me some benefits year round that they take care of for me, even though I'm not there all year. But I come back and work the phone. So I'm Mr. No. I'm the guy that goes around and gets called the Gestapo and all that stuff. So
that's good. That's good. So how many hours do you think you put in a week?
It depends.
Oh, okay.
I'm always working. I clock in like everybody else. So 40 plus. If I'm doing security, another 5 or 6, and then if something happens, I'm there. So I show up middle of the night. Whatever we need to do. Right.
Like if there's a fire,
I mean, I'm kind of like one of the managers, so I kind of if there's a fire, that's bad. Yeah, that was we had one this fall. It was somebody's seasonal camper burned up. That was pretty awful. Actually, it's pretty scary, but nobody got hurt. So.
Yeah.
And then in Florida, I work for it's actually a nonprofit. I had been on workcamper.com and ended up at there's a video on it. I didn't say where I was, but I ended up at a camp near Lake Wales, and it just didn't work out. It was just, I got down there, and what was said when I got the job and what started happening was like something's going wrong. So I literally left in the middle of the night. I ended up here. I know somebody that their son is the maintenance manager here and properties manager. So I ended up down here, and I've been here a couple of years. So it's actually an Elks facility. It's pretty unique. It's not like a real small, it's a camp, but they also have a conference center on it. And I was kind of like, I'm always leery about giving out locations just when I don't want to like reflect badly on them. I hope they don't, but
Right.
it's also, we serve youth populations and stuff. So it's a fairly secure camp, but there's also camping here and some other stuff. So we do conferences. We have a lot of groups in, and I kind of help with that. Plus I do a lot of maintenance. Like right now I'm power washing the planet. It's great. Really tired.
Yeah. Well, if anybody has watched any of your last few videos, they pretty much know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. Doing bathroom painting. Yeah.
I love the way you do that. Rolling on the paint, work camping.
It's just kind of, it was just kind of fun. I don't know.
So you're in Florida for the winter.
Correct.
You're going back to Ohio.
Yeah, I usually leave late March. Yeah.
Yeah. So previously, 6 years, have you taken any other work camping jobs?
Not really. I was working. I don't know what I was working at a ski resort up in. I was working at Alpine Valley. There's they're small resorts, but they're big because they're near Cleveland. I'd worked for they sold it to Vail right before I left, but it was a family that owned a bunch of resorts in the Midwest, and I worked for them about 10 years. So in the winter, I'd work for those guys, and then the summer I was looking for something to do, and then the campground kind of popped up, and that was what I always wanted to do anyway. So I kind of got into that, and then somewhere along the idea, I was like, hey, I should put this on YouTube. Yeah, that would be a great idea.
So I guess you have a YouTube channel.
Apparently I do. Yes. Caribou Dave Adventures. I think it's right. That's right. It's there.
Point to it. But that's it.
Yep.
So, so basically you just talk about your job, on your YouTube channel. What do you talk about?
Yeah. I wanted to do, more camping and RV travel, but I'm kind of stuck I'm not stuck, but I'm seasonally located between two spots. With the Mohican River, I tried to do canoe camping videos. We were incredibly busy last year. I got on the river twice. I mean, literally just didn't have time. Try to just go out and do stuff and I've bbeen to, I like the state parks down here are nice. And right now with everything being closed, it's been difficult. I borrowed a canoe from camp, but I took a canoe with me this year to try to get down here. And it's hard getting because I'm by myself, it's hard getting someone to transport me. So, it's like no livery services are open. So that's kind of been kind of a challenge, but I just like to get out and do stuff. It's been a lot more of the stuff that I do here this year than I would like to put on there, but there's really nothing else to do right now. So I've been going to some of the towns and if there's a festival, but my work schedule, I'm off Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So if there's festivals, I miss them because I'm working on the weekends. It's been kind of weird this year. Last year was really weird, but the folks here, I will say were really good, but they basically shut the facility down in March, and they paid everybody, including myself, and I'm kind of seasonal, so I'm kind of like I'm literally their one work camper, and they still took care of me, even though really weren't. I basically sat in the woods for like 2 weeks. It was like, what do I do before I go home? So right. And watching like Camper Life and everybody else trying to figure out where they're going to go because they couldn't get any campgrounds. And I'm like, man, that's really scary. I don't, if I didn't have these two spots, I don't know what I'd be doing either. So.
Yeah, it was a crazy year. And everybody that I've talked to said that campgrounds were just packed. They were just packed.
No, not at all. Nope.
They were packed. Terrible.
So I was sitting in the office up at the undisclosed semi-location place. Yeah. And the governor of Ohio is on giving a talk, and we're sitting in there, listening to the rate because it's been like we've had to call, move reservations, and it was already like just really stressful if we were allowed to open. And like the week before Memorial Day, it's like we're going to open campgrounds. The phone started ringing and didn't stop till like October.
I know.
I'm serious. It literally rang off the hook. 10 hours a day for 3 months. And we were packed. It was a great summer, but it was crazy. I was
talking to the staff here. They said it was the same way. It was just crazy.
Yeah, it was fun, but it was overwhelming because it's something that, we hadn't really dealt with before, and you have to just make up for it. And a lot of places on campgrounds will staff with college kids.
Right.
And so all these colleges were like, well, you got to come back 2 weeks early and sit in a dorm room before we're let you on campus. So a lot of our staff left early, and we just piled a lot more work on everybody who was still there. we did fine. I think we're hiring more people this year. I won't know until I get back, but
Right.
we talked about increasing some staffing and trying to compensate for that.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
and people, if they want to work camp, come on up.
I'll talk about it a little bit later, but it seems that there's a lot of people looking for a lot of people for work camping.
Yeah, I think there are. Our big disadvantage where I am is the technology issue. A lot of people, and we work. A lot of, you get some of the work campers, and I don't want to lump everybody in, but they go somewhere and they think they're going to like mow the grass and then kind of sit around and talk to people. And ours is like, we have to work because it's 200 some acres and paint, mow the grass, dig holes,
Well, and that's a good point, because there are work camping jobs where basically you just walk around and say hello to everybody and, clean up every once in a while. Then there's others where you do actual maintenance and paint and,
it really does vary.
So it's always a good question. If you're looking for a job, ask them, am I going to paint, sit around and talk? Or, ours get in there and a lot of people would come. I think if somebody work, it's a good place to work. I think they would come back just because they take care of folks up in the Mohican. Shrags want to know about my Dr. Brown joke. I see it going by there on the thing. Yeah, I see it. So
the Shrag.
What do you got coming up?
I got a review coming up of a outdoor wood stove and like a fire pit thing. But I'm also I have one coming up where I went to this crazy place where they've got yard decorations. It's kind of cool. And that kind of thing. And it's going to be called Making It Rain because I got some power washing going on. So
yeah, I got a little nervous. I've been watching your videos and I'm looking at it going, man, he's good. And I got a little nervous, you might take over the but seriously, I really enjoy your videos. They're really good. I love your humor. And it's hard to, you got to kind of find your thing. And I don't know if it's my thing or not, but I started the Shrags actually kind of started the Dr. Brown things. They gave me the 10 RV question challenge. Right.
And it, and I watched, there were all these videos and people kind of sit on the couch like, oh, how many rolls of toilet paper do you have? And all that. And I was like, I got to do something a little goofy. And then I thought, who better to talk about a toilet paper than a guy named Dr. Brown, So that's kind of where that started. So.
No, I think Goofy's good. I don't know if people want to watch Goofy, but I love Goofy. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Anything that you want to say that you haven't said?
The meetup on the Mohican is June. I think it's now 10th or 13th up on the Mohican. It's discounted. Don't have to be a YouTube channel. It's just a good. I think like last year before the COVID stuff started, I just thought. I think it was you guys were talking about, it's just hard to find somewhere to have a meetup. And I'm like, I know a place and I know people that probably would do that. So that's kind of where that came from was, hey, let's do that. I know it's busy. It's filling up, but it's just a good place to come up and meet people because everybody's, they're pretty much what you see them like on their channels are just regular people.
Yeah. But you have a video on that, don't you?
Yeah. It's my just the last one I did. Yeah, it just says meet up on the Mohican. Okay. I'm spying on myself at the camper. It's kind of weird, but
yeah, no, it's cool.
And then there's a little merchandise branding going on too, so you can pick out stuff you might want to get next year at the store.
So it's open to whoever wants to come.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's out now. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to go to the meetup, you got to go over and look at his video so you get all the details.
Correct. Or go to mohicanwilderness.com.
Or that.
Yeah.
All right. So who do you travel with?
My dog, Holly. She's a 14-year-old at least. I don't know how old she actually is, but I've had her 14 years. She's a border collie mix. So she's getting up in age. She's not quite as mobile as she used to be. She's got a hip that's bugging her. And like last year she had stress colitis. I found out on the way back. I was driving through Cincinnati and she's back there and starts making all this noise. She's like her little backseat. Like she likes the backseat thing. She's got like one of those dog deals in the back. And I'm going into Cincinnati. If you've ever watched people's videos, it's like 25 miles if you can't stop and it's 5 lanes of traffic. and she starts making this noise, and I look back in the mirror and I see her tail go up. And I was like, "Oh no!" So yeah, it was bad. So luckily, I just thought it looked like a cow. The tail went up, and we got back to home and took her to the vet. $200 later, they're like, "Yeah, your dog has a nervous stomach." It's like, "Thanks," but it did seem to bug her hip a little bit, and she does this thing where she runs with both of her legs together now and on the back, and she's still ornery, and she wants to get out and run and walk, and she'll walk a mile every day. So
yeah,
she's all right, but
she's looking at you going, "Yeah, wait until you're old."
Yeah, I feel it today.
Yeah.
I was sitting after work today thinking, man, I forgot how much walking around on concrete all day, pushing a little power washer thing around. Just my body's like, oh, you're an idiot. So yeah, that 20. Oh yeah. And stop at Smith's campground, because they're over in, where are they? Crystal River.
Yes, Amy Smith says stop at Smith's ice cream.
Yeah, it's Smith's campground. They're down the road from us, but our sites are bigger.
Yeah, better, right?
Right.
Well, look, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop you out of the chat. Stick around and don't be mad.
I'm not mad. I'm scared.
We'll do something a little bit later.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Pick my phone up and answer people. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Wait, you gotta do the.
Yeah.
Gotta do the.
You're out. Oh, there you go. Caribou Dave's Adventures. He's a really awesome guy. If you haven't been over to his channel, they're dropping the link down in the chat. Go over and check him out. Watch a video or two. Leave him a comment. Tell him Steve Turtle sent you. And I don't know, become his friend if you want to watch more videos. I know he would really appreciate it. And like I said, he's a really nice guy. Real good guy. All right. There's a lot of nonsense going up in the chat. Chew some fat. Look at the chat. This nomadic idea. Sorry, I missed your comment. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. And then camping therapy. Doreen, yes, Brian still does it. I don't know if he did it last year because of the whole thing. But yeah, he still does it. Camper Life. What do you mean? Camper Life asks crazy questions. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know who Dr. Brown is. S'mores camping with the Shrags. That's right. That's right. All right. Oh. Yeah, Camper Life says, driving in Cincinnati, Ohio is the worst I have been so far in the RV. And I don't know how that compares to I-10, but Camper Life would know because he's been all around. All right. We'll talk a little bit about workamper news, jobs, and gate guard info. I didn't spend a lot of time dabbling around in workamper news and some of the other job sites. Obviously, I've got a job, but I want to share this information. But I do have some interesting facts that I gathered here the last couple of days, and I want to share that. And then we'll have a super chat giveaway here in a little bit. I got something special Jill picked up. Going to have some winners. We'll do it like we always do. But workamper news, jobs, and gate guard info. Workamper news. They have their hot list jobs, and they post them all the time on their website. They send you emails. If you're a member, you get your emails immediately. If you're I think it's diamond level, different levels. If you're a free member, they're delayed by 7 days or 14 days, and if you have the first level, it's 7 days. But either way, their jobs are posted every 14 days, or excuse me. They show these jobs, and they're a total of 14 days. I'm just messing that all up. There's 102 ads as of yesterday, all submitted within the last 14 days. That's what I wanted to say. 84 were full hookup with pay. California led with 13 of those jobs, and closely followed by Colorado with 9. Workampers jobs. Now, these are two websites that I like to use. I find that the jobs are fairly accurate. If it's posted, it's available, and they take them down after they're filled. Workamping jobs had 162 ads as of yesterday, all submitted within the last 30 days, and 84 were full hookup with pay. So that's the most I've ever seen at one time since I've been gathering all that information. That's over 200 jobs posted. Now, what that makes me feel is that a lot of campgrounds are looking for a good season this year, because if it's anything like last year, they're going to need a lot of help. So work camping opportunities should be really, really good this year, starting summer and winter. I hope. Now, where else can you find work camping jobs? Workampers Facebook group has 45,000 followers. So there's a lot of activity on that particular Facebook group. You can become a member if you would like to. All you got to do is go over and join. It's free. And they often post jobs there. It's sort of hard to find the jobs in the postings. You got to sort of scroll down through and look, but it's free. So a lot of people post jobs in there. So another good source for looking for work camping jobs. Now, gate guards in the oil field, not so good. It seems, I just read a post on gate guard info and RV maintenance tips, and they are concerned about no gates. So there's a lot of people waiting. In this particular post, there were a whole lot of people waiting, and that's not good. That just means that there's no oil fields available. Now, the way it works for oil fields and gate guards is, if you want a gate guard, you drive down there and you sign up with a gate guard security company and you wait. They don't guarantee you a job, and there's not a job. They won't hold a job for you. You wait. Sometimes long, sometimes not so long, but that's sort of the way it works. And I don't know if the oil fields have been flooded by people that want to guard gates, or if the oil field's just that slow. Hopefully I can get some more information for next week, and I'll share that with you. Now, Patty Lopez, on the other hand, she posted yesterday and says she's looking for a single guard in the Three Rivers area starting tomorrow. The job is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and you're working out of a guard shack. I'd actually considered doing that. It sounds pretty good. If you were interested in that, and that job may have already been gone, because if there's that many people waiting, somebody could have jumped on it. But if you're interested, go ahead and call Patty. Her number's 361-947-4044. And she's a great person to work for. I worked for her for 10 weeks, and I didn't have a problem. I also heard, but did not see any jobs, that Guard 1 was looking for help. Maria Lopez is the point of contact, and I don't have her number right here, but all those numbers and contact information is down below in the description area. How you doing, James? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by, buddy. I don't know if I missed you earlier, but I just looked up and saw it. Thank you, sir. You're an awesome guy. All right, well, that's pretty much it for Workamper news, jobs, and gate guard information. Did I do okay? I did pretty good. Let's go ahead. Okay, I'm behind a little bit. Let's go ahead and get this super chat done. And what I'm going to do, you know how I do it. Where's my note? Oh, I don't even know what that is. I got my deck of cards. All right, here's my deck of cards. All right. 1 through 25. Don't start typing yet. You got to see it in the chat. That's the way it works. Hold on. Here we go. I'm going to drop it down. As soon as you see it in the chat, the first person to guess the right number will win this gift. I got it over here. I'll show it to you in just a minute. Don't run away. Let me get this chat real quick. I'm coming. Don't run away. There you are. Oh, stop it. No. RV on the Wayside. No. Caribou Dave. No. Not yet. Those numbers don't count. Camper Life 3.1416. All right. Here it is. All right. Now, everything after that counts. Type a number between 1 and 25. The first person that types the correct number wins this gift. And this is pretty cool. Jill bought this in LaGrange, Texas. It's a hook me up trailer canvas bag for a woman for coupons or makeup or bills or I don't know, whatever. And for guys, it's you know, it's like for your tools or I don't know. Anyway, so that's it right there. Now I'm going to shuffle this deck. Hold on. I see everybody typing. Avenger RV Adventure. Come on now. 9,800. No, 9,008,008. Oh, that's too big a number. All right, here we go. I'm going to shuffle. You want to pick a card? All right, pick a card. Tell it to me. This one right here. Here we go. All right. That's it. I got it. All right. You can stop now. Gonna wear me out. The magic number is number 8. All right. Let me look. I gotta go back to the top. Help me out, moderators. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Mike Nelson. Mike Nelson said 18. That's almost 8. Hi, RV on the Wayside, number 8. Congratulations, RV on the Wayside. And everybody else, thanks for playing along. I sure do appreciate that. Congratulate RV on the Wayside, and I'll ship this bag to you. I think I got your address. I'm not sure. If not, I'll send it to William. He can drop it off on his way by. Woo! Ring that bell. I sure do appreciate everybody playing along. Now we're going to do something else. We're going to have, hold on, I love my notes. Community shout outs. You know why we do that? So everybody can meet everybody. Camera looks weird. Do I look blurry? All right, here we go. Community shout outs. I gotta find my thing. Camper Life's asking if let me see. Mike Nelson wants to know if I would buy a campground. Nope. Don't want a campground. Too much work. I want to be lazy. All right, here we go. Let's get this community shout out going on. Get your channel numbers ready. Whoa, what is that? Oh my goodness.
Oh, hey.
What is that?
Well,
it looks like
I'm a lizard with blending into the background.
I swear I thought it was a turtle.
Well, so here's the thing. You remember when we did that shaving thing together?
Yeah.
Well, you're a professional. You use an axe. Well, I use a regular razor, and I kind of shaved off one of my eyebrows, so I'm a little embarrassed to be seen.
Come on.
I'm just kidding. I'm fine.
Oh, I thought maybe you shaved off an eyebrow.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you got some mud on your chin.
Oh yeah, well that never goes away. Looks just like your lip.
It's good to see you. How you doing?
Good to see you. I'm good. Hey, did you ever get over that salmonella, or is that something turtles have forever?
Oh no, we get it forever.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry to hear that.
You got an intro this week?
No.
Okay.
Intro. You put it up, didn't you?
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was it. Get your numbers ready. Come on now.
All right. So CS, that's channel supporters. So if you don't actually put out any content, but you come. That's so cool. I love it.
Sorry.
That's all right. I don't mind. So channel supporters, right? CS. So if you don't put out any content, go ahead and put CS capital letters on there. Mike Nelson, I see him already put it up there. Look, he's quick.
Yeah.
We thank you guys for doing this. Harry Leisure.
Yeah, Harry Leisure's an NN too.
Is he?
Yeah. Thanks, Mike Nelson. We appreciate that. B-Bear, thank you.
B-Bear, thank you so much. All right, so the next one is... We don't do new here, do we?
Oh, well, we don't have to. We'll do it next week.
Okay, so this will be anybody below 500. Under 500. That's what U5 is for, under 500.
Right.
So if you're at under 500, put U5 and put how many subscribers you have, because we want to know. Because what's going to happen is later on, you're going to come back to this live stream on the replay, and you're going to look at all these channels, and you'll be able to go find all the new ones that you haven't become friends with. That's why we do them all together like this. You know, I changed my show to be like this because I like how you're doing it. So U5, here we go. Papa and Nana's Great Adventure. Caribou Dave Adventure says he's 394-ish.
Right.
He's kind of into that nuance thing. You know, it's not real sure either way. He's just kind of nuanced.
Well, you know, it changes.
Yeah. What do you see on there, Steve?
Let's see. We got On the Move RV Travels at 94. And James with his 459.
Boy, he's getting close.
Yeah, he is. He's almost there at 5.
Avenger, RV Adventure, 413. We're ready for some more videos from him, aren't we?
Yes. I told him that. What is this? Camper Life.
He's under percentaged in life. I mean, his poor brain. B-Bear says she's 0 at under 500.
Yeah, she's not trying hard enough. I'm trying to get her to start a YouTube channel, but she won't do it.
She should. Keep
on RVing. It's good to see you guys. How you doing?
Hey, I got their sticker.
I can see it. I got it.
187. Good.
They're one of my first.
Papa and Nana's Great Adventures is 50. Very good. Well, hey, they're getting started. That's a good one to join.
Yeah.
We got a bunch here. On the Move. There's some good ones. All right, what's next?
Well, here we go.
Is GC, is that for gangsta content?
Gangsta? I think that's getting close.
Oh, getting close. So between from
close.
500 all the way to 999. So if you're a GC, put in capital GC, put how many you have. If you're between 500 and 999. Boy, this is fun.
Yeah.
Did you like my little, invisibility cloak?
I did. I was a little scared though. It looks like a turtle.
It does look like
a little bit.
Let's see if we got any GCs.
Camping Therapy says she's at 665 on one channel and 797. Wonder if she could combine the two.
Yeah, I don't think they let you do that, but that would be cool.
Yeah, she would be a channel champion.
She would be a CC. You're right.
Yeah.
Camping Therapy, GC. Is that the only GC we have in here?
I think.
Oh, I know someone, but I don't know how many he's got. We'll just guess. 844. That sounds like a good number. Yeah, I've got like 800 and something. I don't know how many I got. So there we go. See, I tell you guys to get your numbers, but I forgot to bring my own.
What's going on? You can play along too. Where's Jody?
Well, What's our
Get
next
Jody
one?
to
Get
put
me
them
out of
in.
this. I'm drowning. Get me out of this one. What's our
All
next
right,
one?
here we go. How about HH?
Okay. Caribou Day says stop, drop, and roll. You know, it's not because I had too much.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, I see you. Uh-huh.
So HH, if you're over 1,000 subscribers, but you haven't made 4,000 watch hours, we really want to know who you are, because that means if you put HH in there, even if you don't know how many hours you have left to get your 4,000, people will run your playlist, because that's how we do it in this community. We help these people that are getting close.
Yep.
And I don't know if we have any HHs. I didn't recognize
I
any.
didn't recognize any either.
I did recognize the next group, though.
All right.
You know, this is like having a producer. I just make a comment and then you pop them in. I don't have to hunt back and forth. This is fun.
Isn't that great? I love it.
Channel champions, paying it forward. If you're monetized, let's see the big CC. That's what we want to see. It'll be everybody but camper life, I think.
Yeah. You know, Loving Life Hitched Up said that they're an HH.
Oh, wow, are they? Holy
That's
cow!
cool.
Did you guys get over 1,000?
Well, they've been rocking it.
I know they have. Well, man, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
yes, I guess they did. All right.
Full-Time Dreams of CC. Woo! Some more.
Sorry, I got to write that down. Loving Life. All right. HH, that's great. Full-Time Dream. Yeah, they just became.
Yeah.
They're new to being champions.
Yes, sir.
They're wearing the sash and the cape just fine. S'mores Camping with the Shrags is a CC. That's awesome. Love and Light Hitched Up says they got 1,040. That's so exciting, you guys.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome.
Congratulations, Tom and Red. That's awesome.
Yep. And for everybody that has not made that 1,000, you'll get there. Just keep on posting, keep on working it, and you'll get there. You just got to stay at it.
And I got one piece of advice for him. Whenever you can, make fun of Steve Turtle in your videos, and it'll help grow your subscribers.
No, you'll lose some subscribers. Look, I'm going to drop you out. I appreciate everything you do every week. Donovan on the Wayside, 7:30 tomorrow night, Saturday. Yeah, he's going to have a live stream, and there'll be more of this. It'll be an awesome show, and if you don't get over there, you ain't going to grow.
You don't want to miss one. Bye.
You don't want to miss one. Thanks, Donovan. All right, now I'm gonna bring somebody else back in here. We're gonna do something different, because you know I like to do different. Oh my goodness, what happened? In here, we're gonna do something different, because you know I like to do different.
Okay, are you all right? Hang on, he turned you off.
Yeah, that's okay.
You guys were freezing up on. I couldn't hear most of that. I had to go to my phone, but I guess I'm back.
Yeah, it was just a lot of nonsense. So we'll do a rapid fire. You do your joke, I'll do my joke.
Steve,
what?
I can get Amazon anywhere in the country. I can get Amazon anywhere in the country, right? So I ordered chicken, and I ordered some eggs, and I'll let you know.
What?
I ordered chicken. Yeah. I ordered an egg. I'll let you know. Which one shows up first? Oh my God. Which comes first?
I got it. Sorry, I'm a little slow. I'm from the South. Did you hear about the two antennas that got married?
No.
Yeah. The wedding was okay. The reception was great.
That's awesome. You know, being a work camper, I get so excited work camping when spring is here. I wet my plants.
Yeah, and as you get older, you do it more often. Do you remember when plastic surgery was? What?
No, nothing. No. was going to tell you don't buy white underwear, but that's
Yeah, don't. Do you remember when plastic surgery was a taboo subject? Now you mention Botox and nobody raises an eyebrow.
I was going to tell you my time traveling joke.
Tell it.
But you guys didn't laugh.
Hey, I invented a word. Plagiarism. What else you got?
Oh, it takes guts to be an organ donor, doesn't it?
Yes. Did you hear about my cousin Eddie? He swallowed a stack of Scrabble tiles by accident.
It's all you. I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you are.
Yeah. Did you hear about my cousin Eddie? He swallowed a stack of Scrabble tiles by accident.
There's a pond out back. Do you know how deep it is?
No.
Knee deep, knee deep, knee deep.
A workcamper was sitting in his kayak. Let's call him Dave. It was getting cold, so he started a fire in the middle of the kayak. Naturally, it sank, proving once again that you can't have your kayak and heat it too. I don't know.
So I was watching the news, and there was an explosion at a cheese factory in France.
Yeah.
Debris was everywhere.
Brie? Debris?
The debris.
Or is that
was
debris?
Depends.
Oh,
that's what you wear, or it could be what's going on. I don't know.
B Bear has made it. I can't talk. She says your jokes are better than my jokes. Char of Hearts, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Hey, look, Dave.
I'm almost out.
Oh, okay. That's good because we're almost out of time.
That's good. I have to go to bed now.
Next,
I have to go to work at 5.
I'm gonna drop you out. I appreciate you coming by. Thanks for the jokes. If you want to do it next week, get you some jokes together and send me an email and let me know.
I have plenty.
Yeah, if you didn't get fired or something.
I literally have hundreds of these. It's a long story. So
that's good. It's good. Just don't make them too complicated.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to get you out of here. Hold on.
All right.
Bye.
See you guys later.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Oh, my goodness. What is that? All right. That was fun. I really had a good time. My Wednesday video was about military campgrounds. If you hadn't seen that, go ahead and check it out. I sure would appreciate it. That'd be awesome for me. I'm building a show for 2021. I'm looking for friends that would like to be part of a live stream and do some of the things that we've just talked about, to include campground etiquette and product reviews and everything else. So if you're interested, send me an email. Schedule some people out. We're going to have a good time. It's fun to have a good time. Meant to be RVing's coming up next, I believe. And I don't know if somebody could drop a link. I didn't get one to drop, but I sure do appreciate everybody. Thanks. I sort of lost sight of the chat. I don't think I got time to catch up. S'mores Camping of the Shrag said that you should have been there for the dad jokes at camp. I would really have loved to have been there. You guys are going to have to invite me next time. B Bear says that she thinks Caribou Dave's jokes were better than mine. That hurts my feelings a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, S'more says that Caribou Dave's writing all of these down as he used it for the camp this year. He stole them from somebody. I'm sure they were plagiarized. All right, I got to get out of here. That's my time. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for spending a little time with us. I hope you got something out of it. If not, just maybe a chuckle. So if you like this story, click like down below and smash that subscribe button if you'd like to hear more stories like this one. New stories every week on Wednesday and Friday. And ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you'll get a notification every time I post a new story, because you don't want to miss one. I sure do appreciate your time. Thanks, y'all. Bye. Oh, I'm sorry, Doug. Doug Force. I have to come back to that. I got